So, Kamen Rider Geats Episode 9. This episode brings an end to another Grand Desire Pre, but no doubt about it, another one will probably be starting very, very soon. So, Ace Geats was the winner of this Grand Desire Pre, which was not surprising because we kind of knew that he was going to win the game, but we're unclear on what his wish was. But whatever his wish was, it left Samori very concerned near the end of the episode when she was talking to the Game Master. But in this episode, we also find out who the Game Master is, and it was that guy working behind the little bar / counter when they're sort of in the lobby area, which a lot of people were speculating that it was going to be him, and I thought, nah, it couldn't be him. But you guys were right, you guys were good prognosticators and guessed that character, who he was in the end. But another character where their identity was revealed was Punk Jack, which I didn't think there was a person under there. Well, there probably was, but they always describe Punk Jack as a staff member, so I just thought it was like an NPC, someone who didn't really have an identity or a personality, and seeing them sort of reveal their identity shows there's a lot of personality behind that rider, and their personality and their outfit from next episode's preview is kind of interesting, so I can't wait to explore more about with that character. But I am very curious what Ace did wish for when he won the Grand Desire Pre, because it has to do something with him trying to find his mother, who is probably thousands of years old at this point, because we don't know how old Geats is or how old her mother is, apart from like ancient, but is she even around anymore? Did she participate in the Grand Desire Pre and become retired? Because Geats flipping that coin around where it's from ancient times is an interesting note, but we gotta learn more about this character's past and what exactly his driving motive is, because his past and his whole history is kind of a mystery right now, and I'm hoping we get to the bottom of that as the show goes on. But not only that, Buffer had some great development this episode, because he took a thrashing against the boss, against the boss, where his suit, like the horns on his buffalo outfit, was like broken and battle damaged, and that looked really freaking cool, I will say. And I'd use that for a thumbnail, but I want to use the monster form for the thumbnail. But I loved Buffer's speech that he made at the end, where he said, you know one thing about zombies is we don't die, we get stronger after death, so no matter how many times you knock me down, I'm just gonna keep getting back up and I'll be stronger than ever, because zombies never die. It wasn't like that, but it was something like that. But if you watched the episode, you know what I was getting at. But Nago didn't do much. I mean, she didn't have any big moments apart from her making her little vlog at the end, where she's saying, I'm going to enter a big battle and I'm fighting for the sake of all of you, something like that. But one note to notice in this episode is how they got their brand new power-ups, where they had to hatch these eggs open, and the eggs had power-ups in them, such as a propeller and a drill, and of course Geats getting like a buckle, the monster buckle, which looks really freaking cool. How like the eyes open up when he pushes it down. That's a really interesting note, and not only that, it's like a mouth that sort of clips onto like one side of the belt, which is a really interesting detail. I love that about it. But the monster form does look cool. It's like blue and yellow, it's got stars on it. It looks really well with the Geats outfit. Not only that, it looks really cool with Punk Jack, because we've seen him with it, like with a bunch of scans and promotional shots, along with other riders coming next week. Spoilers, but if you follow Toku Twitter and Toku social media or Toku Facebook, then you've probably seen images of new riders showing up next week. I won't show pictures of them, or I won't say their names, but expect new riders that are coming very, very soon to the show, which is probably a given, because if the Grand Desire Pre is going to continue, then they need more players and free. Now, seeing how this Grand Desire Pre is over and they defeated the Kick the Can boss, I do wonder, with this game being over and Buffer and Nago not being able to get their wishes granted, I do wonder if their wishes and their desires are going to change when they're thrown into the next game, because Buffer wanted to crush all riders and Nago wanted to find true love. So I do wonder if Neon and Michigana, or I'll just call him Buffer, that's easy to call him. I do wonder if Neon and Buffer are going to find new motives in the next Grand Desire Pre they enter. Buffer, I feel like he just wants to destroy all riders because he hates Geats, and we still need to learn about his past and his mystery friend that entered in one of the Grand Desire Pre's. I feel like there's a lot to uncover with that, but I feel like with Neon, there's a lot more to develop with her, and she's not wanting silly goals like wanting to find love. I think Neon is going to sort of focus on the freedom she wants to get away from her mother and sort of live her dream and do her YouTube stuff. So I wonder if she's going to focus on that, because it seems like she's swooning over Ace with how she calls him Ace Summer and stuff like that. So I don't know if they'll become a couple by the end of the show, but you can know that she does have some kind of feelings towards him with how they interact. So yeah, Kamen Rider Geats episode 9 was an amazing watch. I'm still enjoying this show, I'm still loving it. You guys are still checking out the reviews and listen to me talk about them. But I do wonder where the show is going to go from here and what characters will be introduced to moving forward. Will older characters return? I don't know, no idea, but we're 9 episodes in, 10 episodes next week, so the show is far from over and just starting, you can say, after watching this Grand Desire Pre. But I do wonder what will happen next and where will our characters go and what motivations will they have moving forward, because there's a lot of mysteries we need to uncover with this show, with the characters in that. But anyway guys, what did you think of Kamen Rider Geats episode 9? Love it? Hate it? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that said, I think I'm going to bring this video to a close. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.